Hello, teachers and staff. It's Lee, and I've got some food for the soul for you. I'm in Ephesians chapter 4 today. Paul speaking, he said, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, exhort you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling with which you were called, with all humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another in love. I think during this season, it's good to be reminded that with all the stressful situations, sometimes our normal reservoir of patience can run out, and we have to keep ourselves in check. I know I have. Even with the people that I love the most, to be honest with you, my family, the ones that I care about, the ones who I want to enjoy this season so much, and yet with being pulled in so many directions, and that's a blessing. It's a blessing that we, and the ones I'm speaking to right now, get to serve and help so many people. But yet, there are times when we have to go back and say, hey, we got to walk worthy of the manner of the calling. Walk worthy of the calling with which you are called, where God has placed you. And the characteristics of that are explained in verse 2, with all humility, meekness, patience, Lord help us, bearing with one another in love. That fact that it goes on to say about forgiving one another, even as Christ has forgiven you. Ephesians 4 is a wonderful chapter on unity. I encourage you to read the whole chapter. So I hope this is a word of encouragement to you. If you're running low on patience, you're not alone. But I'm thankful that we can bear with one another, forgive one another, and walk in a manner worthy of our calling. Because isn't it wonderful? Our calling, where God's placed us, that is all by the grace of God. And so, if God brought us this far, and He's the one who did it, why would we expect our daily life to be any different? Only able to live it through His help. So, from Pastor Ty, myself, Lee James, thank you for all you're doing. We're praying for you. God bless.